Yo, it's definitely the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again, you dig? Hey, man, we got a special guest online, man. Let's get to it, man. Hey, special guest, can you introduce yourself and let them know where they can follow you at, fam?
Yeah, my name Vee Tha Rula. You feel me? You can follow me everywhere at Vee Tha Rula, VeeTharula. Twitter, Google, YouTube, Facebook, all that shit. Holla at me.
At the Wrong Kind East podcast, man. Salute Brazy K. Let's get it. Hey,
Yes,
fam.
sir.
So like, say Gun Rule, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, take me there though for a second, man. Let's go
Right.
there. Like, I'm thinking like, when you first jumping off the porch, you was like 12, 14, something like that. You was an athlete. What you was doing?
Nah, man. I grew up around gangsters, man. And when I jumped out the Porsche, that's what I wanted to be.
Hmm.
Man. You feel me? In this genre, as cliche as that might sound, that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be my own man. I wanted to make my own cheese, and I wanted to do it by any means necessary. So that's who I had to look up to, and I love music. So
Yeah.
before 12, 13, I'm talking like man 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I knew what I wanted to do. Yeah, I knew what I wanted to do. I the whole nine, man.
Did you
I'm
think
talking
of
from
it
the
like as a business?
No, I didn't understand the business side till man I was older. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking man, maybe 10 years ago. Maybe
Right.
you feel me? Like I'm just kind of starting to understand the business side. I just knew I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be no normal nigga. I knew I didn't want to work no 9 to 5 or nothing.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to be something. And the only niggas that I had to look up to real shit was the niggas who was out there. Now, even at that time, I ain't 100% understand what they was doing to get it,
Right.
but I knew that they wasn't behind no desk somewhere. You feel me? So I knew that I wanted to be something like you know what I mean, to where I was my own boss. So I guess that's what I should say. You know what I mean? I knew I wanted to be my own boss at. I'm telling you, like 8 years old, I knew I wanted to be my own boss.
No, I got you. I got you. But like, coming up like with them circumstances though, like being from where you from though, Grand Rapids, they call it Gun Rule. They don't call it that for no reason. Like,
Yeah.
so at the end of the day, like, when you growing up, like, is them type of circumstances around you, like all the
Oh
time,
yeah.
like even when you trying to pursue this music?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, period, bro. You know what I'm saying? I lost my uncle. I lost plenty of cousins, plenty of homeboys. I mean, at a young age. So I'm seeing that. I'm hearing it. We getting shot at. I was just telling somebody this story of my aunt Dolores' house. Like I said, about 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? July 4th. It's
Hmm.
it's going off. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I dealt with that my whole childhood, but my mom's when I was a teenager, she went to school to be a nurse, and then she brought me and my older brother. She took us over to AZ Phoenix to get away from that because my cousin, not my cousin did just get killed by the police, but my uncle Jabbar, he got killed by some of his best homies and set him up. So
Hmm.
right after that happened, I was about 14, 15. That's when we moved to AZ, and then I'll just come back every year. I still go back every year. You feel me? But yeah, that's what we are seeing on a regular basis, man. So
So like, so
that's
now you transitioning into AZ, it's West Coast living. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
definitely a little bit different.
different,
Yeah.
different.
So like, how that transition work for you? You know what I'm saying? You saying you 15, 16 years old.
It was a gift and a curse, bro. The the curse part of it was, I'm this. I don't know none of like you said. It's the West Coast. I don't know nothing about it. Uh, I go over there, and one thing I did kind of notice, it's not the same as where I'm from, but what I did learn from moving states and moving to the other side of the country, what I did learn was, it's hoods everywhere,
Right.
and and so that was one of the main things that I learned. I actually ended up getting into more trouble out in AZ. I actually ended up getting into more shit out in AZ. But yeah, bro. What was your question again? Like, what's your main question?
Like just transitioning going into AZ, and like, you know what I'm saying, like it's totally different. Like it's a culture shock for you.
It's a culture shock for me. So when we moved out there, we moved to the south side. Then I started getting in trouble at school and shit. So my mom's had me. So I'm like 15, 16 at this point, and my mom's so I get kicked out of school. So she had me go up 30 minutes north. Shit, I was like 40 minutes north. So I used to take
Mm-hmm.
a bus 40 minutes north just to go to school. So my junior, senior year, I was taking the bus 40 minutes north just to go to school. And it was, it was all creeds. It was white, black, Mexican. And that was my culture shock. That's when I was like, oh shit, it's a lot more to this world. Now, with that being said, and me being a new kid and all that shit, what happened was I ended up meeting motherfuckers from different ethnicities, and they got different plugs. So really, me moving out to AZ helped me with my music because I ended up linking with Mexican cats, Chinese, Asian cats, white cats, and they got my the first like real studio. No, I don't want to say real studio, but he had a little setup in his mom's crib. It was the nicest shit I seen. Was an Asian, like a Thailand cat, Doobie, and he was like, we was outside in the neighborhood, and he was like, look, I got this setup in my mom's crib. So this Asian cat was one of the first people to put me on out in AZ. So, it was a culture shock, but I really think it was a gift in a way because I wouldn't have had some of those opportunities that I had coming up trying to do this rap shit if it
Right.
wasn't for that. Because I look back at a lot of homeboys who still there, who still back home. Man, I go back home and I go into these home studios, man. Niggas is still back in you know what I'm saying, '05 right now. You know what I'm saying? With the technology, with everything they got. So I would have been stifled if I would have stayed home. If I didn't end up dead or in jail. You feel me? So it was a gift and a curse, man. It was a different transition, but I think you know what I'm saying, everything happened for a reason, and that definitely happened for a reason. It was a good thing. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Then you get some of your first opportunities. You know what I'm saying, and I know you talked about on another previous interview, like the DJ drummer joint.
Yeah.
Like, so when you plug in with him, like how that happened for you?
Again, I'm in AZ. I'm in AZ. I brush into this dude, white cat named Adam Wade. Y'all can check him out. He started being my manager. He found me online on MySpace or some shit. And he MySpace, Facebook, one of them shits, and he was like, look, I want to manage you, I can help you. So he gets me signed to this dude named Dale Williams. He used to be on Sony. He used to be on Sony, and Dale Williams decided to start his own record label. So Dale Williams starts his own record label. He knows this guy Adam, who I met in AZ. Adam gets me the deal or whatever, and from there, you know what I'm saying, shit just start going a little more. They got a little cheese, so they putting cheese behind me and stuff. And they asked what I want. I said, look, at the time, Drama was the one moving. You know what I'm saying, as far as the mixtapes and shit. So I'm like, look, to get in, I need this tape with Drama. And so that's what they got. Just 15K for Drama. I did the Visionary mixtape, and that was the rest of this one.
Yeah, no doubt. So what you think it
Yeah.
was like? Because like the Grand Rapids, you got Willie the Kid. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
got the whole affiliates camp coming from out of
Yeah.
there, right? So was it
Yep.
any
And
type
my dogs.
of, you think it was any type of them being around them and hearing you because you know what I'm saying, you coming in for the town?
Right. What's your question? Like, did they hear me when I was doing my thing?
Yeah, like you think they heard you from like the affiliates, like the Willie the Kid, because he was dealing with Willie the Kid during that time, right?
I, as far as so when the deal happened, I was just ask when the thing with Drama happened, I was just asking for Drama to host my mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Once he started doing the whole thing, we met in AZ. He slid up to AZ. He had the whole appearance at a club and shit. We met, chopped it up, and then we started talking about Willie and a
Yeah,
lot of Dark Man and affiliates and all them. And you know, he started asking where I'm from, telling him where I'm from. He couldn't believe it. Woo, woo. So he was a big fan of Grand Rapids, and that way, once that tape came out, me and Willie started getting close. We started talking, and see, my pops grew up with Willie's pops, and so my pops knew Willie when he was a young nigga. So everything started coming together, and we started getting now me and Willie like this. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think that Willie and them heard of me before the tape and then was like, "Yo, Drama, get on this nigga." I don't think that didn't happen. But I got Drama on the tape, and then Willie was like, "Oh yeah, woo, woo, woo," and it all came together from there. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. So now, like, you moving forward, so like, what type of so like, what's your next opportunity, man? Like, take us there, like for as far as the big joint.
All right, so right now, as far as like where I'm at right now,
Yeah.
so right now, I'm signed. So I'm sure y'all heard of Ethica. They make clothes, boxes, and all that shit, super big. So the CEO, he in big business with Meek Mill. So the CEO of Ethica, working with Meek Mill, they decided to start Ethica label. So you know, he hit me about 7 months ago. You know what I'm saying? About 2 o'clock in the morning, he was like, you know, I've been actually bumping your shit for the past few years. Every time I'm in the gym, your shit come on. Woo, 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 woo. He's like, I want to sign you. I want to bring you out.
Yeah.
So that next morning, he brought me out to Cali, and I ain't left since. So now I'm signed with Ethica Music. We about to do a big deal with Sony. It's about to be one of the big. Actually, I ain't supposed to say that. I just stopped myself. All right, so we're supposed to do a big deal. It's coming up. Supposed to be one of the biggest deals since music deals since Beats by Dre. So you talking like a $200-300 million deal with I shouldn't say that right now, but with Ethica Music, I might get in trouble for that shit. But with Ethica Music, Sony and Ethica Music, so I'm looking at a Sony deal. You know, with all this COVID shit going on, it really stifled and stopped.
Yeah, slowing stuff
Niggas
down
putting
right
out
now.
music and doing anything. Yeah, man, because you know I just signed, so they want to do a whole rollout for a nigga, but it's hard. Niggas can't do shows. Niggas can't, you know, only thing a nigga could do is drop for some streaming. And if you're trying to start, you know, you trying to start a fresh look for artists, you trying to start a fresh campaign for artists, you need more than just, you feel me, iTunes. You need a whole look, and you can't do nothing. We can't do Breakfast Club. We can't do none of these shits because everything closed down. So right now we just making music and, you know, tightening up these deals and getting ready for all this shit to clear up so we can come back hard. You feel me?
How did you end up with a relationship with Kid Ink? Like far as
Hitting.
you know,
So
doing the music.
yeah, so when I again that gift and the curse thing, the gift part. When I'm in AZ, I meet this radio DJ named Bootleg Kev. So I meet him. I meet him backstage, and I'm like, I'm really acting like the white motherfucker, but I'm acting like the nigga like whatever. I ain't paying no mind to him. I meet the nigga backstage. I pay him no mind. I'm like, what's up? We'll keep it pushing. My manager Adam, who I told you about, he's like, man, hey, he connected to everybody. Trust me, I'll let that nigga. So I started doing my research, bro. I started going on YouTube and typing his name in Google. Nigga know everybody, close with everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the time, like people like 2 Chainz, Big Sean, people like that is calling them brother and shit. I'm online, I'm watching YouTube, and you gotta imagine like a nigga on the come trying to get there. Like I'm watching like Big Sean and 2 Chainz and niggas like that, big niggas at the time too. Be like, you know, this my brother. You know what I'm saying? So once I see how close he is to so many motherfuckers up in the game, I DM him. I think it was on Twitter. I'm like, look, man, I need you to, you know, host one of my tapes. So he like sent me some music. I sent the nigga like 3 records. He's like, got you. So he hosts my tape. So I dropped that first tape. It's called Ruler. He hosts that, and once that came out, like a month later, he go on Twitter and he say, man, this tape is crazy. Like people really need to pay more attention to that. The owner of that Piff, he close with the owner of that Piff, KP. So the owner of that Piff, KP, he see him on Twitter and he like, oh, I guess he was interested in starting to find artists and shit. So he looked me up. I think he heard like one record and he was like, I think the record he heard was something called Buried in Diamonds.
Yeah.
And he heard that and I guess he was like, shit, I'm gonna start fucking with him. So he inboxed me, woo woo. He like, man, I want to start helping whatever way I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I bet. So, throughout the weeks, I'm sending them records and shit. And then he heard one record I got called Out in Perry. And he like, Lord, I'm finna get Raekwon on this. I'm like, for sure, my nigga, like, that'd be big. You gotta imagine too, like, I'm still trapped in all that shit. So when he tell me he gonna get, somebody who I didn't listen to all my life on that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Nigga don't got no paperwork with me. He ain't asked for no cheese, nothing. So I'm like, okay, yeah, for sure. That next day, he was like, hey, I was in the studio with Kid Ink. I played him that record. He gonna get on it. Is that cool? Now, this is the time Kid Ink just came out with the song with Chris Brown that showed me shit. So this nigga, he's on cloud 9 at this time. So I'm like, nigga, the nigga whisper on the shit. If you want to get on the record, get the nigga on the record. So you feel me? And so he gets on the record and they like, yo, come out to, he's on tour though, overseas. So they come out to Paris. I ain't no passport at the time. So I ain't come. But after that, man, I'm talking like, man, maybe a week, 2 later, like, I guess Kid Ink was like, and he tell me to this day, he's like, bro, I heard like one song. It might have even been one verse from you. He was like, I told DJ L. Will and KP to sign you. So after, at the time, Big Dog tell him, hey, man, y'all should sign this nigga. They go and sign me. So I get signed to Alumni with DJ L. Will and KP, the owner of that Piff. And, just start moving. I go on tour with this nigga in Europe, Kid Ink in Europe. And, rest is history. You feel me?
No doubt.
But that's how we met, from KP, the owner of that Piff. And I got to him from Bootleg Kev, who was a major DJ in Vegas and Vegas, California. He biggest station in 92.3 in California. Bootleg Kev, he on that shit right now. So he was just a major DJ. He just looked out. You know what I'm saying?
So like when it comes to New York, like what's your relationship with Brazy K?
You know what I'm saying? Just round the way shit. You feel me? That's my brother though. Gang shit. I'm his I believe it's his uncle, Mac Drummond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got it. I done ran into him when I was like 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? Just in the streets and shit. And then I end up linking with shout out my dog, my brother Evil and Spook Woo. And just around the way. You feel me? You know what it is.
One more, man. Before we get you up out of here, man. When it comes to AZ though, Juice.
Yeah, that's my brother.
How long you been knowing him?
Man, I'm talking before the deal, for everything. I knew Juice out there, in the streets. So I know Juice, man. Shit. I'm talking like around that DJ Drama mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So 2012, something like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so that's my brother though. Yeah.
No doubt. And you're affiliated with Elm Street Pyru?
Yeah, Elm Street Pyru, yeah.
Oh, salute, man. We just did an interview with OG Louie, man.
Okay,
salute.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. Just leave them with your let them know where they can find you at one more time though, just in case they don't know, man. Cause I already been listening to your shit, like, and like it's a whole vibe, man. Ain't gonna lie to you. It's good
My
shit
nigga.
all the way around.
Love.
You feel me?
Love. Yeah,
Like,
everything is VeeThaRula. VeeThaRula. That's Google, Instagram, everything. Everything you want to look up, YouTube, iTunes, VeeThaRula. Y'all check me out. Follow me. I'm going to follow back. Hit me in them DMs. I'm going to hit you back. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And y'all looking for features or anything, they can just tap in on you on the DM and you got them, right?
Yep. Holla at me for them features, man. I'll pull up to your studio, whatever it take, man. Holla at me.
No doubt, man. We really appreciate you, man, blessing the platform. Hopefully we can get you back up here, get you some more questions, man. It's definitely the cloud
Yeah,
chase.
man. Whenever you need me, bro, holla at me, man. I appreciate the platform and all of that. So whenever y'all need me, holla at me. Got you.
No doubt, man. I appreciate it, man. At Rome County East Podcast, man. Sub up, man. Salute. We out.
Yes, sir.